and welcome to Add More Zest, and my name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and it's time to dekit my Diamond Art Studio Advent painting. So I didn't kit this up on camera because I didn't necessarily know I was going to be doing it in December. I'd already started the December event when I decided that I wanted to do it this year or last year in 2023. So I just decided to kit it up and get it done. And I knew I had a lot of dekittings and videos to do in sorry, the sticker took a minute for me to get it off then. Yeah, I knew I had a load of videos for doing in January to sort of catch up on paintings that I needed to dekit anyway, unboxings that I need to do, all that sort of stuff. I've got a pile of things here waiting for videos that will happen over the next few weeks, as well as some that have happened over the last few weeks. So I figured it wasn't worth me doing a video of me kitting it up because it would potentially prevent me from actually getting on with doing the painting. So I just decided to kit it up and make a start. So I have finished it. I will showcase the painting itself, but I'll show it at the end so that anybody that has got the same painting, if you have for any reason not yet completed it, it won't spoil anything for you. But I have quite a few diamonds left, not as many in that colour, but if you saw the amount I put away in the purples, which was the main colour background sort of colours in the paintings, there was absolutely a ton of them left over, so there was no fear on the number of number of diamonds I'd have. I have got a few ABs as well. The only thing I'm actually thinking as I've started dekitting this, my DMC numbers that I use for my ABs are still in the shop. Like, that's definitely something that I need to bring into my craft room as an item. There's a few things that I potentially need to bring over into this space that I've not got round to doing yet. Where's my black diamonds? I do this every time. I've got two trays with like diamond painting bits in, and I always forget which one houses my 310s. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I end up with AB diamonds that are different to ones I already have. I'll have to figure out a way to sticker those up until I can get my actual DMC numbers. Because they used to be stored in here in a magazine file, along with a load of other stuff that was primarily for the shop. So I took them all into the shop when we moved the stuff out. But anyway, I can definitely dekit these diamonds so far. I think I mentioned, or I can't remember if I've actually mentioned in a Whip and Waffle that is for later on in the week, or whether I've mentioned it in a Whip and Waffle that was earlier. I've done filmed both my Whip and Waffles beforehand, but I have noticed with some of my diamonds, my square diamonds, especially the likes of this bag, I did not take anywhere near as many diamonds out as I did with some of my other colours. So especially my round ones, I took quite a lot out. I feel like I may need to take a few more out on some of these and put them into my giveaway box and actually take some more out of these packets to make dekitting even easier. But we might do some of that in the future. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm definitely going to have to use Goo Gone on these stickers, but I've still got diamond paintings to dekit. So you're going to be getting at least a dekitting a week for the next couple of weeks. What have I got left to dekit? I've got 2 Paint Gem mini kits to dekit. Or is it 3? No, it's 2. 2 to dekit, and my Diamond Art Club mystery painting to dekit as well. I have finished that painting, which looks amazing. I can't wait to show you all what that looks like finished. But yeah, that's another WIP crossed off my list. December got interrupted with, of course, my December event canvas and doing this canvas. November got interrupted because I did White Christmas from Dreamer Designs. So I am taking the opportunity this year. I am going to clear my existing WIPs, not including my 192 colour painting. That's my ongoing mini challenge. And then I am going to try and just have one WIP on the go. Oh, new colour. 444 is a new colour for my squares. So hang on, let me pause and I can grab my logbook to update. Let's grab my logbook spares, which is now in my purple. I have my WIPs and my spares. 444. Where are you? There you are. So I already had it in round, but I didn't have it in square. I'm trying to find a pen that is just a normal black pen. 444, tick. So I've added another one to my spares. 498. Yeah, so what you may... Okay, I've just thrown that bottle all over the floor. This will teach me. It is... What time is it now? It is 20 to 6 at night. And I have taken the decision to keep going filming the videos for the week. I have this one and one unboxing to do, which you'll have probably seen already. But basically I've decided to film today's videos, or this week's videos, in order of the longest to the shortest. Bear with, oh there it is. Finding the bottle. So yeah, I decided to film this week's videos with the longest to the shortest. So I've just done a really long whip and waffle for Sunday, and then followed it up with a whip and waffle that you guys won't have seen yet. And I have this and some unboxings to do. And I was half and half whether to stop for the day and do the rest tomorrow. And then I was like, no, I'm still in the right mood for filming, still enjoying the chatting and the getting videos done. So I'm going to keep going and get the videos finished, because then tomorrow, as in Sunday to me, I can potentially start packing some of the launch orders, or I'll do a couple of hours of launch orders and then have like the rest of the day off. And of course now I go throwing diamonds here, there and everywhere. Still not stopping though. I'm really excited to get my paintings dekitted. I always feel better once things are cleaned up, straightened up, and the little things you know, the daily clean-up sort of happens and straighten up and shove stuff away. That sort of happens anyway, sometimes a couple of times throughout the day. But you know, you always have those, I don't know if every house has this, I'm sure you do, where you have just bits that are hanging about that, you know, will be neat and tidy, but like are things that take a little bit more time than a quick tidy. So for me, it is things that need filming. So for example, I have 2 cases here, 2 Paint Gem mini cases and the case full of my diamonds from the Diamond Art Club mystery painting, that they both need to go away. They're not untidy, they're on a shelf, but they're also not in their correct place because they've not been emptied yet. So they're not with all my empty cases on the shelf, and they're not in use, so they're not on the shelf for my current projects. They're actually on my YouTube shelf. I have a YouTube shelf, everybody. They're on my YouTube shelf, awaiting dekitting. So as much as they're not untidy, they're not making my craft room a mess or making it look unsightly. I know that it needs doing, and part of me would love to have the time to sort of just do the video so it's done and it's ready and the diamonds are away. But I just don't have the time at the moment because of the videos that need doing for the current week. But anyway, I've been able to get a few things done over the last few weeks around the house with other things. So we did some furniture moving and stuff, some bigger sorting outs around the house. See, look, how full's that one? I will definitely have to take some diamonds out of some of these soon. Yeah, so I have managed to get some things done in other areas, just not so much in my craft room. But it's all good. I say, I do have a YouTube shelf, so it's quite nice and tidy. I've actually had a couple more things arrive this morning for unboxings that aren't due for a few weeks, but I could do with tidying those up as well and popping them on my YouTube shelf so that they're ready to go. I also have Catherine's Book Nook. If anybody saw my second channel, which is Add More Zest with Diamonds, I unboxed a book nook just before Christmas from Cute Bee, and Catherine has finished it over the holidays. Oh, this is my tub that needs an extra, I need to bring an extra bookmark in. Yeah, she's actually completed that over Christmas. So I have that in here to show you guys. And I want to get that one shown. That won't fit on my YouTube shelf because I don't want to cause any damage to it. So I do need to film that one and show you guys what it looks like, because she's done an amazing job with it. And they have actually been kind enough to send me a second one to share with you all. So I'll be doing that in a few weeks. I haven't looked at that one yet. But yeah, it's all good. I also want to do a section of my diamond painting this evening. So once I've dekitted this and done my unboxing, I am going to sit and do a section of Field of Memories, which is my big whip that needs working on at the moment. I've just finished filming the Whip and Waffle with Walking in the Rain. I so want to do more. I so want to do more of it. It is really, really nice. And I think they actually restock some of them tomorrow. At the same time the video comes out, I think there's some restocks. But yeah, I've just done the first section. And you know when you first start a diamond painting and you're just itching to do more? That's what I'm feeling. I'm very much feeling the itch to do more. But I am determined to finish my current whips. So my thoughts were to finish my current whips and maybe as I'm getting close to finishing the last one, to do a kitting up in the week before I to do a kitting up for YouTube the week before I de-kit it, so that as soon as I finish it I can start on my next one. But what I'm actually thinking is it might be nice to work on Walking in the Rain for a week or so until I slot in my YouTube video and finish that one up. Who knows? Too many decisions to make, to be honest. It's probably going to take me another month to finish this one, so yeah. I like to have things planned if that isn't noticeable for you guys. I much prefer to know what's coming up, what I need to do and by when. I very much work for deadlines, and I'm actually very surprised with myself for actually getting very nearly all my filming done for this week on the Saturday. It's something I always tell myself I'll do, but never actually get round to doing. But today I have very much been in the mood for filming, and I've been absolutely loving it. So I've been going with the flow, and I'm sure tomorrow if I wake up tired I'll be very, very happy that I did do it all. But yeah, it was fun doing this advent calendar. I did use the paper charts. I didn't use the digital charts at all. I chose to use the paper, and I crossed off the sections as I went through them. I crossed them off as I went along, and did bit by bit. See, look, 5200 chock-a-block. Anyway, that is the regular diamonds done. That's actually not taken that long to de-kit. I wonder if it's because I'm not fighting with my spares boxes as much. Excuse me. Oh, proper sneezing. Right, I'm going to keep my logbook out until I've checked these. But I can see one there. So 666 we have. Then we have 552, 444. Okay, 5200. They're looking very white. I have 2 bags for 5200 because quite a lot of the 5200s that I've had out of Diamond Art Clubs recently look a bit more like 3865. So I've been using this 5200 that's definitely brighter. Okay, the other ones I don't have in here. So let's do the 2 I do have. So one is another 5200, which, because it's white, I don't feel like I need to number it, but I do want to keep it in the same position as the rest. And then bright red, 666. Let's get that one away. And my ABs I often store via colour. more than I do it via the actual number. Some of these are a little bit higgledy-piggledy because I had them out for my I had them out for potentially using them in my paint gem. So some of them are a bit all over the place. But we have reds here. So let's pop that in there. And these two colours aren't in there. So if I mark them off on my ABs first, then I can put them away. So AB 444, I have them in round. I now have them in square. And 552, I now have in square. So I've ticked them both off in my book, which means I definitely haven't used the sticker, put the packet somewhere else, which is good. But I don't have the stickers in here. And of course, I can't find my Christmas stickers, but what I have found just here on the side is the stickers for my Christmas kit that I've not yet done, but there's some blanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the 2 DMC numbers down, and when I sort through, it is on my sort of mental list. It's just not actually been done yet. Oopsie. I will grab my DMC numbers from the shop that need to be stored in here, and I will ensure that they all go together. And I've just looked, and there's 444 AB on this one as well. So hey, I'm going to end up with more later. So, and bottom right is where I've been putting the stickers, because then I can see them when I fan them all out. So yeah, I do actually have a pile of ABs here as well from Fancels. Don't know if you guys remember. Quite a while ago now, they actually were in my diamond paintings, sort of my recent diamond paintings that needed to go in my logbooks. They were stored in there. I put them in there with another diamond painting to add to my logbook, add to my stash, etc. And they got lost in the bottom. So they ended up in the bottom of the pile and basically just stayed there in the bottom of the pile. I will change these, of course, to square stickers instead of round as well. But yeah, they've basically sat there and I completely forgot they were there. So one thing I do have noted down in my YouTube schedule somewhere to do in the next few weeks is to put those AB diamonds away. So I'll make sure that I bring my numbers in. They're here. I've got all these square AB diamonds. In fact, there's 444 in there as well. But like there's loads and loads of different colours that I might want to use in future paintings. So I am going to have a revamp of my ABs and put those in these sort of baggies that I have hung up. So I'll sort out my stickers when I do that. Okay, I need to glue on my case and then I will show you the painting. So I have some Goo Gone here. It's been going well for quite a few years. I have a Goo Gone rag, only used for Goo Gone. Hence the reason it's got all sticky residue all over it. But it's only been used for stickers. It's just got mucky with sticker residue. But it lives in here. And I've never actually thought to just throw it in the machine. Maybe one of these days I'll remember to just throw it in the machine. But it doesn't tend to make any difference for this, and I don't use it for anything else. So I'm just cleaning off the last of the sticker residue off these bottles. I much prefer to do this now. I don't like opening a case to use it for a freshly a fresh painting ready to be kitted up and to find sticker residue on it. I'd much rather clean it all up now and be able to put a painting in it straight away. So there we go. My case is ready to go back on its correct shelf, its nice shelf. So if you've already completed your Diamond Art Studio advent calendar, then by all means stick about. If you have not yet completed it and you do not want to see it completed, then thanks for watching. See you later, toddle off. I'm now going to show you the Diamond Art Studio advent painting fully completed. So you've been warned. So this is their advent painting, their December painting. I've just noticed I've got an AB stuck on the side up here, but you know what, it can sit there. This was done in the forms of cross-stitch patterns. It took a good while per square, but I think it looks adorable. I did do it in the same order that they designed it in, but you could move them about however much you wanted. But with not knowing what the images were, I didn't want to move them about and end up with a couple together that didn't look right together. So I chose to do it in the same way that they'd done, basically 1 to 5 across. So it's a bit different starting in the top right hand corner for me. I normally start in the bottom left when I start a painting, so it definitely was a little bit different, but it's nice to do things that are different. I actually did this one on the dining table throughout the course of December. And I only did my Whip and Waffle and this painting in December. I didn't do any other diamond painting. So anytime I had any chance I had two diamond, I did this one. So there was a couple of days I missed, but there was a couple of days where I did 2 or 3. And I think I finished on the 18th or 19th or something. I did finish early. But say that was intentional for me. My Whip and Waffle, I was already doing a section a day, so this was a bonus canvas for me, and I wanted it finished before Caris came home and we started with all having less time per day. But yeah, absolutely love these flakes in the hot chocolate. I think that's fantastic. Christmas pudding, I didn't realise that was something that not everybody had in every country, so that did make me smile when I saw people questioning what that was, because to us in the UK, that's a Christmas pudding, and it's always, you know, just, it's a Christmas pudding. Christmas puddings have always been there for us all our lives, so it did surprise me that people didn't have it, but it's like a fruit type pudding. This is oh, what's the white sauce that goes on the top? I don't actually eat Christmas pudding. My dad does. My dad loves it. But this is like a white brandy sauce over the top. And quite often it's like soaked in alcohol and then it's lit. So you have the Christmas pudding on fire before it's put out, and then you eat it. Anyway, Google it if you're unsure. But yeah, some of these images are stunning. Some of them were a lot easier to do than others, or at least I felt they were easy to do, whether it's because I knew what they were or whether it was just the different symbol variations and how much they did or didn't change. But I did get in a habit of I did the AB outline first. Always did that first, and then I did this lighter purple followed by the next colour purple background, and then the top one. Then I filled in the black, which normally was just the number. Megan actually did that one. Occasionally it was somewhere else. Sometimes I realised, sometimes I didn't, and I did it again later. But the main thing was to do that, and then I filled in all the white ABs. Again, these ones that were in the middle, sometimes I did them when I did those, sometimes I didn't. So my main thing was get the background done and then fill in what was in the middle. So some things, like the Christmas tree, it was quite easy to see it was a Christmas tree. when I'd done all the outside. So it wasn't too bad to follow, but some of them that I didn't quite know what it was, or the shading was here and there, took a little bit more thought to do. These ones with lots of different greens to make up like the wreath and the tree and the garland over the top, they definitely took a little bit more thinking, because there's about 4 different colours of green in that. But overall, it was really, really fun to do. This one took a bit as well, because it does have the red AB dots, but then it actually has a shade of orange and a shade of yellow that make up the zigzags. But then again, 2 to 3 shades of green around the outside. So that one took a bit of working out. This one actually has some 760 and some 5200. So that one, 762 and 5200. So that one also took a little bit of working out. But overall, it was fun. Very happy to have had something a little bit different to do over Christmas, because of course our Advent event and our Advent calendar I've lived and breathed for the last year, so I knew they were coming, whereas this I had no idea. So I got a little bit of what you guys feel excited about when it comes to the Advent calendar. I got a little bit of that in this, because I didn't know what was coming. I may have seen a couple of sneak peeks, but it's been a few months I've slept since then. So yeah, very, very fun to do this from Diamond Art Studio UK. They have sold out of this one. I think they are thinking of doing another one. But yeah, they will announce that on their page. But it was good fun to do. And that is now officially the last Christmas painting D-kit that I need to do. Though I do have a Christmas painting unboxing. That might be a couple of weeks away. I actually have, well, you guys will have seen the Dreamer Designs one painting from Dreamer Designs being unboxed that I purchased, because that's the video I'm about to do in a minute. I actually have 2 more from Dreamer Designs, and one of them is a Christmas one. So there will still be more Christmas, probably in the month of February, but there will be more Christmas to come. But that is my Christmas completed paintings de-kitted. I'm not sure when I will get round to doing this one. I may do this one straight out of the bags. I'm not sure. If I have like a really good chunk of time to diamond paint, I might just peel this off and just diamond paint for a whole day and just pull out a bag and do all that colour, and de-kit from bags, but I'll let you know. It might be a while. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and for listening to me ramble on, and I'll speak to you all again soon.